My guess is Latasha. Latasha, why are you here?
I'm here because I think my husband is cheating on me. We've been married since September, only for 6 months, but we have been together for 2 years. And I had found out when we were dating that he had cheated on me.
How'd you find that out?
Okay, on his birthday that year, he was working third shift, and I had a friend spend the night at my house to help me with the kids because he was working. So the next morning I get up, she's gone, and he has not come home from work. So of course I start calling around. The work is like, you can walk from my house to it in 2 seconds. So I'm wondering why he hasn't made it home. So later that afternoon, I get a call, it's Will. Well, for my birthday, and I mean all day I've been calling his phone, you know, it's your birthday, we have your presents here, I've baked you a cake, come home, I want to see you. So then that afternoon he calls me and he's like, Tasha, I've got us a hotel room together, you know, because we were living with my mom at the time. And he said, this way we can spend a long time together for my birthday, you know, will you come out here? So I was like, okay, you know, maybe he really was just trying to set something up for us. I'll go meet him. Well, as soon as I go, and I was 3 months pregnant with our son at the time, so I'm already, you know, not feeling good, tired, but I want to do something for him for his birthday. So I get to the hotel room and I walk in, and it's like all of a sudden you just know, you can tell that the beds have been remade. They're not done, you know, by the people who work there. The phone's moved around, phone books have taken out. So I just got to looking around. I was just like, okay, didn't see anything at first. So I just kind of lay down across one of the beds because there's 2 beds in the hotel room, and I start talking to Will. Well, I happen to look over, and there's like a pile of something in the floor. So I notice it's like a towel and a wash rag. So I pick it up, and it's not like wet from a shower. It is like stiff. So I was like, Will, what is that? Obviously, it's the rag you cleaned up with. You know, either she was here with you and you cleaned up with it, or, you know, and he's like, no. And he's like, I swear she was not here, you know, whatever. And he's like, but I want us to spend the night together. So can you take me to...
Does he do that a lot, though, what you said? Does he do that a lot?
It depends. Like, I've caught him, there's other times I've caught him looking at porn and things like, he says he has a problem with it, but...
Maybe he's addicted to sex.
Well, that's what I've wondered, but I don't understand how you can go as long as he claims he's went without it, like, and just looking at porn if you're really that addicted to it.
Guess what? He's lying to you.
That's what I think, and that's why I'm here. But so anyways, we go to the friend's house, and she's there. She's on the front porch crying. So I asked her, I'm like, is there a reason you're upset? She said, yeah, he lied to you. And I said, okay, what did he lie about? She said, I've been with him all day, me and another like guy friend of his. And I said, did he touch you? And she told me, yeah, you know, we slept together, whatever. And well, he stood there on the front porch, called her a liar, called her a bitch, every name under the sun, and said, you know, flat out, you want me back, you're lying to her because of this, I'm leaving. So he gets back in my car, and I'm thinking, okay, he really wouldn't have just said that to her face. You know what I mean, if he wasn't lying. So we leave. And we go back to the hotel room where I had found all this stuff, you know, giving him the better benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And so she calls my phone finally, and she's like, Tasha, I can prove to you I'm not lying. And I said, okay, prove it. She said, look at his back. Okay, no lie, y'all. I lift up his shirt, and his whole back is covered in claw marks. Well, he was like, okay, so now you know I cheated. Oh, heck no, Tasha does not play that. I took my fingernails and I took the rest of the skin off his back. It was gone. I was mad.
Wow.
It was bad.
Painful. So he took you to a hotel room, the same hotel room.
And was going to sleep with me there that night where she had been.
Where he had just been sleeping with her.
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Well, after that, like I said, you know, we were kind of split up, but he was having to still live with me because he didn't have nowhere else to go. And so he stayed with me, and just like, you know, as time went on, we stopped fighting about it as much, and things just kind of like put themselves back together, you know?
And then did you get married after you caught him cheating on you?
Yes, but it was a long time after that was the only time I had known about.
Okay.
And then in September, we got married. And then about a month ago, he just started acting really strange again. Like woman's intuition, I guess you can call it. I knew something was going on.
Towels started piling up again?
Not the towels. The phone bill started piling up. So I just went to him and I said, look, I found letters. I have called these girls. And I know before we got married you were sleeping with them. Tell me who they were and what was going on. So
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Well, let's bring out your husband, William. You're calling chat lines and talking to other women, right?
Yeah.
And these are like
Hold
local
on.
chat
But
lines.
that's kind of like cheating in itself, right?
Yeah.
So why would you do, like, what if she did that? What if you came home and she's talking to some other dudes on the phone?
I mean, she's done wrong
What's that?
I mean, she's done wrong too. Like, she pushes everything on me. She's done wrong too.
What is
I'm
the
not the
one
only
thing
one.
I have done wrong?
You went to your ex-boyfriend's house and had sex with him.
No. Hold on. Let me clarify. After the hotel incident, when we were broken up, yes, I did go and sleep with my ex-boyfriend, but I was over there just hanging out. You know, I was.
No, I mean,
pregnant
you know
time.
what?
But at the same time, when I came home that night, he was at my house when I came home. And what is the first thing I did? I walked in the house and I said, "Will, look, if you're gonna be here and try to talk to me, I have a very bad conscience. I cannot lie." And I told him flat out the minute I came through the door where I've been and what
I don't think you did anything
happened.
wrong though, because if you guys were dating and you just took her to a hotel room where you had sex with another woman, you were gonna sleep with her. What? I don't think it's that bad that she once slept with her ex-boyfriend. A lie detector test and a pregnancy test. Which one you want first?
I want to know the truth about him, but
Well, lady's choice.
I want to know the truth about him first.
All right. William, you took a lie detector test before the show and you were asked, have you cheated on Latasha with more than 3 women that she knows about? And he answered no. Since married, have you had any sexual physical contact with any other woman besides your wife? And you answered no. And the results for William's lie detector test is that you told the truth. Latasha is pregnant with triplets.
I don't think so.
She's not pregnant. She's not pregnant.
I guess we can go home and put this behind
So
us.
it's kind of nice because this show, like, everything is nice. Like, you didn't want to be pregnant, you're waiting, like, oh, maybe not, we'll wait a little while. Didn't cheat on her, it worked out really nice. So it seemed like you have a very lovely wife who cares about you deeply, that is really a good woman, like taking care of you, taking care of the kids, working. I don't know if you want to mess that up. And if I were you, I'd kind of slow down on the porn and the chat lines and everything else, you know? I mean, you shouldn't be talking to other women, right? Are you going to be able to stop?
I think so.
You sure?
I think so.
You think so? I mean, you can look at a little porn every now and then, I think. You know, why? Is that okay if he does that?
Like once a month is okay. Twice a day is not okay.
Twice a
So
day is not okay.
limits, there
Once
have
a
to be
month.
limits.
So there you go. She's even giving you a little room there. So good luck to you. Don't screw your marriage up.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.